So, we are here today to do a Saints rebuild. Now, I picked the Saints because they won the most Super Bowls in the Giants rebuild, so we'll see how that all works out for us. But in the meantime, this is the team we're rocking with right now. We have X Factor Michael Thomas, Alvin Kamara, and Drew Brees. He's at least a star dev. Teron Armstead with the 88 overall superstar. Well, we got a star dev here. How old is this guy? 1 year. Traquan Smith. You know what? We're gonna pop you up one. It's gonna be our wide receiver 3. Get him some snaps there. And then on defense, Cam Jordan, our one lone X Factor on the defensive side. We got a lot of star devs over here. Marshawn Lattimore with the superstar dev. And then kicker, punter, all that fun shit. But now we'll see how Alvin Kamara does as the every down back. And I will see you at the midway point. Alright, y'all, so at the halfway point, we are a nice and clean 7-1. Like, we putting in work right now. It's kind of great. We have, and I did load in a 2020 draft class, and I have a 2021 that I'm going to load into as well. They're made by the same guy, so it's pretty good that we won't get duplicate players. But I will see you at the end of the season. Alright, as you see, we have made the wild card game, winning the division by literally half a game against Carolina. Now let's see where statistically we stacked up amongst. Drew Brees had a phenomenal year, 4,600 yards, 35 touchdowns, 11 picks. Drew doesn't want to re-sign with us. I might franchise tag him, but Alvin Kamara had almost 1450 with 10 scores. Tavius Murray pitching in 6. Almost 1,600 yards for Michael Thomas and 13 scores. Again, had 7 touchdowns. Jared Cook had 844. Alex Anzalone, I think that's how that's pronounced, led the team in tackles with 121. TFLs was led by Cam Jordan, who also had 9.5 sacks to lead the team. Rankins at 8. Marcus Davenport at 6.5. Now, ever important interception number 2 for Lattimore and Pat Robb. Not much in the way of interception numbers, like those could go up, and no touchdowns as far as special teams. There we go. I had to think of the words. Why the words didn't come to my mouth right away, I don't know. But that'll happen from time to time. Eric McCoy, that center, by the way, star dev. But we are going to jump in, and I will see you at the start of the game. Alright, here we are. The Panthers currently leading 7-3. But we end up going ahead with the go-ahead score Now it's all tied up at 10s apiece. No one scores after the half. Carolina goes down the field, but we answer it right back with a touchdown of our own. The Carolina Panthers up. It's all tied at 24 again. 27-24. Okay, end of the drive. Missed the winning field goal, man. To let Carolina go down and get a touchdown right at the end of the game. Final score, Carolina Panthers 33, New Orleans 27, and we're out in the first round. Alright, so here are your Pro Bowlers for the Saints. Drew Brees made the Pro Bowl, as did Michael Thomas. So far, is Ramchick with the Saints? Oh, look, Cam Jordan made it. Sheldon Rankins made it. Marshawn Lattimore made it in. Von Bell made it in. And surprisingly, not Eric Berry. But those are your Saints Pro Bowlers. Okay, so the Packers won the Super Bowl, by the way. Now, we could franchise tag Drew Brees. Could re-sign Eric Berry. He's dropped to an 84 overall, though. So I'm going to move on from Brees at this point. We're going to try to re-sign Von Bell here. Got him. Eli. We'll bring him back if he accepts that deal. There we go. PJ. I'll yield him a deal. If he doesn't accept it, then oh well. Y'all can get yeeted. But yeah, I've decided to move on from Brees, so he just wants a little more signing bone. We'll do that. On Yamada, staying. Alright. Eric Berry, I'm going back and forth on. I'm gonna give him, I don't know if he's worth 3 more years, though. I'm going to move on from Brees here. Or do I want to bring him in 1 more year? I'll see if I can't sign him for less in the offseason. Now remember, whoever wins the most Super Bowls in a particular rebuild too, I'm going to hit next. So, mark 1 for Green Bay. I have Alvin Kamara, so it's literally no use in signing Kareem Hunt. So, we're going to go after Yannick Ngakoue. Let's give him a 4 year, 6.8. We're also going to throw a bid in for Miles Jack. We come to New Orleans. We're 3rd on the list there. Let's go 6'4". We are now number 1. I'll entice him a little bit by going to 3.25. Alright. Okay, so we have a serious drop in receiver quality post Michael Thomas. So we're gonna sign. The Patriots have the best bid for Brees. We're just gonna throw him one. Let's see what happens. 66. Oof. We're gonna read. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to move on from Drew Brees, unfortunately. We'll go after Nelson Aguilar. Ramczyk is in fact on the team. Let's see here. And I think I'll throw an offer at Ebron. Because Jared Cook's going to end up retiring soon, so we'll spend some of Sean Payton's Coach XP. Get those. Oh, a lot of this is already done. So we'll do the D-back EXP as well. So now we have expert scouting and master trade negotiator. There we go. Now let's see if we got our targets. Let's see here. We did not get Nelson Aguilar, or Ngakoue, or Jack, but we did get Eric Ebron. Okay. So I will see you at draft time. Alright, so year one draft recap is upon us. So we nailed it in the first few picks. So to go over, we have Chase Young, rookie, 80 overall, hidden dev. CeeDee Lamb, 77. Fromm, Alaric Jackson, Henry Ruggs, and Josh Uche. To kind of give you an idea, we ended up trading for the number 1 overall pick. We traded out to get both of the Raiders' first round picks, which obviously turned into Chase Young and CeeDee Lamb. So Tua Tagovailoa went number 1. Judy went number 2. Herbert 3. We know what Grant Delpit can do. I wanted to get him, but it didn't work out that way. So I will see you at the beginning of the year. And here we are at the start of the season. We're going to be starting off against the Green Bay Packers, the Super Bowl winners. But this is kind of how we're shaping up at the moment. Our rookie, I'm going to slide in starting rotation at left guard. That way he gets the snaps to get his dev trait unlocked. So 77 overall, hell yeah. Chase Young is there. We got Uche. Then Ruggs is our kick returner. We're actually going to put Chase Young at rush D tackle. And we will see you at the midway. Okay, we're coming in live here. We are 0-4 to start the season, and Jake Fromm, the rookie quarterback we just drafted, demanded a trade. You know what, Jake Fromm? We're going to indulge you. We are going to indulge you by trading you to the Pittsburgh Steelers. Get out of my conference. So, with that being said, don't expect playoffs this particular season. Alright, so at the end of our second season, well, we were trash. We went 5-10-1. That was more wins than I thought we'd get, which will land us the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th pick overall. I'm going to try to get that number 1 overall as well. So, something's got to be done. As we know, Jake Fromm took his ball and wanted to get traded. So, he's now with the Steelers. So, I will see you at free agency. Alright, so end of the year, yearly awards. Might as well look at it. Fucking breeze. No Saints there. Clearly. God, Gurley, Offensive Player of the Year. No Saints on that. Defensive Player of the Year, Khalil Mack. Demario Davis in number 9. Offensive Rookie of the Year, C.D. Lamb. Let's see where Fromm ended up. Number 2. So, now, Defensive Rookie of the Year, Chase Young. Hell yeah. So, we're going to see who wins the Super Bowl. Because remember, we're keeping track of who wins Super Bowls here. If there's any repeat Super Bowl winners, the one with the most Super Bowls is the next rebuild. So the Kansas City Chiefs finally win their Super Bowl. Again, we're going to let... He's up to a superstar dev now. But he's also a 75 overall. Ooh, Anzalone is a star dev. We'll throw him a deal. And he's booked. Alright, cool. So now we must trade up to the number 1 pick. So that is what we're going to try and do right now. The Miami Dolphins have the number 1 pick at the moment. So the number 1 selection. Holy cap room, Dolphins! Left end, right end, right outside. Strong safety, okay. We will send you Eric Berry. Ooh, they're not going to do that 1-to-1. We'll also send you Marcus Davenport. And to top it all off with a nice little cherry, we are going to send you the 2nd of our 6th round picks. Not quite there. Okay. How about the 2nd of our 4th round picks? The deal is done. Marcus Davenport, Eric Berry, over to the Dolphins for the number 1 overall pick. We also managed to hold on to the number 5. So I will see you once we are at the draft recap. Okay, so I'm coming at live. We have the number 1 pick in the draft, okay? I'm most likely gonna pick Tennessee is offering me the 4th overall and then 8 in their 1st round for next season. But I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that, fam. You wanna know what I'm doing? Blonde Bomber. Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence is the number 1 overall pick for your New Orleans Saints. I'll see you at the recap. Alright, draft recap time. Trevor Lawrence was our number 1 overall pick. 83 overall. Pretty sure he's an X Factor. Terriata Terada Mitchell. Here's what I'm going to do with him specifically. I'm actually going to move him to right outside linebacker. And that will put him at a 77 overall. So he went up 2 points. Colon Castillo here. Granted, yes, only normal dev. But we're actually going to flip him to right guard. So he is now a 72 overall. Went up 2 points. Isaiah Bowser in the 4th round, 68. I mean, we got some... I don't know. I think he's a normal dev trait. Let's see what Malik Herring is. That's a normal dev. Caleb Farley. Ooh. A nice hidden dev. He's 67 overall. Normal. Alfred Edwards. Normal. Ooh, that's some value way down in the 7th round. But that is our roster for now. And I'll see you at the beginning of the year. Alright, beginning of the year. Starting off against the Cowboys. 89 overall, offense 81D. And hopefully we can make our way to a playoff berth this year. Alright, so at the midway point, we're chilling at 5-3 right now, leading the NFC South. Get our upgrades up. Damn. Get all our upgrade points taken care of. Ooh. Terada Mitchell has an up ability slot, unfakeable. That tells me superstar dev. And now let's see how our our rookies are doing here. Trevor Lawrence, superstar X Factor with pro reads. He's got inside Deadeye, pocket Deadeye, and Homer. And he's got 2 ability slots left to unlock. CeeDee Lamb chilling at his superstar dev right now. In and out elite ability. And on the defensive side of the ball, J.C. Young getting Fearmonger. We did sign Richard Sherman, by the way, in free agency. I thought I'd make that a prevalent point to point out. But now, let us mosey on to the end of the season. Alright, so we slipped in as a wild card team this year. Made ourselves a playoff berth. Get our players upgraded before we go in. And then we're going to take a look at our year stats, see how well we did. And that was a division title, by the way. So Trevor Lawrence, 4,200 yards, 33 touchdowns to 4 interceptions. And somehow, someway, Drew Brees ended up coming back. Wow. Alvin Kamara, 1,200 yards, 11 rushing touchdowns. Receiving wise, no 1,000-yard receiver, but Ebron led the team in yards. Michael Thomas has 11 touchdowns. Traquan Smith with 8. 4 for Ebron. Terada Mitchell led the team in tackles with 122, 13 TFLs and a sack. Our TFL's leader was David Onyemata. Our sacks leader, Sheldon Rankins, with 8.5. Then Cam Jordan and Chase Young. Picks, 5 for Richard Sherman, 3 for Williams. And then that's about it. Now let's see if there was any. No kick return touchdowns and no punt return touchdowns. And we'll look at yearly awards. Okay. Okay. Alright, let's look at our yearly awards, though. Baker Mayfield was your league MVP. Trevor Lawrence at number 7. And then Coach of the Year went to Freddie Kitchens. And Sean Payton not making the list there. NFC Offensive Player of the Year went to Matt Ryan with Trevor Lawrence at number 3. Defensive Player of the Year was Bobby Wagner. No Saints there. Trevor Lawrence, Rookie of the Year. Isaiah Bowser at number 6. And Defensive Rookie of the Year was Terada Mitchell with no other Saints on the list there. So now, I will see you in the sim against the Packers. Alright, and here we are against the Green Bay Packers in the wild card round. We go up 7-0. It's not. Oh shit! Didn't want to do that. But we're up 14-7 here in the Superdome. Trevor Lawrence leading the team down the field. But Aaron Rodgers spiking the comeback. It's 14-10, 21-10, 24-10, 24-13, 31-16, 23-31. And your Saints go on to the NFC divisional round. Do we know what the other game was? The Raiders and Tua Tagovailoa are moving on to the divisional round as well. That tells me we're the Saturday game. But Trevor Lawrence, 266, 2 scores. But we are moving on to the divisional round. Alright, here we are. We are in New York against the Giants, who are currently up 7-0. But you boys end up tying the game. But the Giants end up going up 17-7 now. But we're making that Rory comeback to tie it up 17s all. Good boy, Trevor Lawrence leading us downfield. We are now up 31-24. (34 to 20, 34-31). Just run the clock out. A last-second touchdown will send the Giants to the NFC title game. Final score 38-34. Ouch. Alright, so here's our Pro Bowl rosters. Trevor Lawrence making the Pro Bowl for us, along with Michael Thomas, Eric Ebron. Let's see who else is here. Ramczyk. Okay. Richard Sherman made the Pro Bowl for your Saints. So we had quite a few Pro Bowlers, and we could do the Pro Bowl if we really want, but no. Alright, so now we already went over this. Did we go over this? Yes, we went over stats and yearly awards. So it's the Rams and the Browns in the Super Bowl. Trevor Lawrence has his next ability unlocked. And the Browns win Super Bowl 56. Wow. I'm going to rule the Browns out Well, so we have the Packers, the Chiefs, and the Browns for the next set of rebuilds. Or rebuild choices, rather. So, Traquan Smith. Everyone else is going to pound sand, but we just got to up the salary a bit for Onyemata. Onyemata's stuck around for another year. We'll up these two things. If he doesn't sign, you can go pound sand. Alright, Traquan Smith is going to stick around for another year, and all of you can yeet. And I will see you if we make any major free agency moves. In quite the interesting amount of events here, Antonio Brown was in free agency, so ya boy went and got him. Trevor Lawrence has hella targets now with CeeDee Lamb, Michael Thomas, and now A, B. See a draft recap. So no lie, guys, I kind of whiffed. A lot of normal devs, man. However, yeah, like, we kind of whiffed on this draft, but we're going to move Dakota Knight here down to cornerback. Let's see what his overall goes to at that point. 67. Okay. It went down a point, but there's our rookies. Nothing fantastic, but nothing great either. It's like, not the grass. So that was the year 3, and on to year number 4. Alright, so this doesn't look like a great trade, but this Samuels kid has a superstar dev, and I found him in the trade block. So we traded Henry Ruggs and our 2 third rounds for this year to get him. Alright, here we are, year number 1. We are going to... Or year number 4, I'm sorry. Week 1 of year number 4. So far, the Packers, the Chiefs, and the Browns have all won Super Bowls. And we're hoping to make the playoffs once again. So here is to year number 4. Alright, so we are at the halfway point, chilling at 4-3 at the moment. I don't know how we are doing in the division. Richard Sherman wants to do another 1-year deal. McCoy and Onyemata, I think it's time to move on from them. We'll re-sign our punter, though, because it's the punter. Really, Morstead? Not that great. So we're going to move on from Onyemata. And Eric McCoy just is not developing like I'd like him to. But I'll throw him a deal anyway. And he's going to stay. Awesome. Rankins, we're going to throw a deal. He just wants a 1-year. Okay, he's being a bitch. Well, I'm going to have to come back to the table for Richard Sherman. But let's make sure everyone is upgraded. And we are currently a half a game back, I think. 7-7. So if we were 5-2, they'd be game and a half back. Alright, and I will see you guys at the end of the year. Alright, we are in a wild card situation again. For the second straight year, we're in the wild card round. This time, we are a wild card team. For we were a game and a half back from the Panthers, who won the division. So now, let's check our stats here. when 4,000 yards is 15th in the league. 37 TDs, 9 interceptions for Trevor Lawrence. Almost 1,200 yards, but only 2 touchdowns for Alvin Kamara rushing the ball. That's weird. Isaiah Bowser had 6 scores. By the way. Okay, here's where Kamara did his damage. He has 6 touchdowns there. But Michael Thomas almost putting up 1,112 scores. 5 for Ebron, 7 for AB. CeeDee Lamb had 3. Alright. Oh, geez. Our left side of the line gave up a lot of sacks. But Terada Mitchell led the team in tackles again with 116. 5 TFLs and a sack. Your TFL leader is Cam Jordan with 19. He's also your leader on the team in sacks with 7. Chase Young had 6. 4 for Onyemata and Rankins. 3 for Uche. And now, the important part, interceptions. Marshawn Lattimore had 4. Von Bell with 3. Anzalone, 3. Along with Eli Apples, 3. And just because... no punt return or kick return touchdowns, it would seem. I kind of wonder who the fuck was ahead of Trevor Lawrence in yards. Matt Ryan. 75 overall, 38-year-old Matt Ryan. Almost 4,700 yards, 33 tutties. Tua Tagovailoa had a good yardage season. Justin Herbert even. Then Fromm is even doing well, almost a 4,000 yard season. Tua Tagovailoa and Dylan McCaffrey tied for first, and Luck and Lawrence tied for third as far as tutties go, with only literally 1 separating. So we're going to look at the yearly awards now. Tua Tagovailoa wins MVP. Trevor Lawrence at number 7. Coach of the Year went to Adam Gase. And Sean Payton, not even on the list. Tua Tagovailoa, no wait, wrong. Saquon Barkley was the Offensive Player of the Year in the NFC. Trevor Lawrence, number 4. Defensive Player of the Year went to this guy? I have no idea who this is. Foyesade, that guy. And no Saints there. Offensive Rookie of the Year went to Trey Newman. No Saints here. And Trevor Winston there with Javonte Jeffries at number 8 in the Rookie of the Year standing. Now, Year 4 playoffs. Saints. Seahawks. While we're here, we're going to take a look at everyone's superstar X Factors. For the Seahawks, it's Bobby Wagner, who shut down Blitz Radar for Russell Wilson, and Jeffrey Okudah for Zone Hawk. And then Amon-Ra St. Brown, Tyreek Smith, Cameron Meredith, and Chris Carson are your superstars. And oh my god, Michael Thomas, Alvin Kamara, Trevor Lawrence, A.B., Cam Jordan, Chase Young, Richard Sherman, Lattimore, Armstead, Mitchell, CeeDee Lamb, Alaric Jackson. That is who your superstars and X Factors are. I'll see you in the sim. Alright. Seahawks, Saints. Wild card round in Seattle. New Orleans jumping out to an early 7-0 lead to make it a 10-0 lead, 10-3, a 13-10 lead going into the second half. But now is 20-17, 20-24. Trevor Lawrence with that BDE Flexing the Saints. To oh god. And the Saints getting bounced out in the wild card round 31-27 by the Seahawks. Alright, your Pro Bowlers for this year. Trevor Lawrence making the Pro Bowl once again. Michael Thomas making it. Eric Ebron making the Pro Bowl. Ryan Ramczyk makes the Pro Bowl again, as does Cam Jordan. That guy. Marshawn Lattimore making the Pro Bowl as well. Will Lutz, I think, is our kicker. Wishnowski is not on our team, so why do I care? And the Jaguars and the Giants are in the Super Bowl. So we have Packers, Chiefs, Browns, and I'm going to make it educated, and we already did the Giants, so for this year we'd have to say it's Jaguars. There's a +3 morale boost going on right now. Hell yeah. We checked out yearly awards already. Alright. The winner of the Super Bowl is going to be the Giants, winning the Super Bowl in year 4. Which is funny because in year 4 I took them to the Super Bowl, but that's not important. Andy Dalton can get yeeted. I'm gonna have to let Richard Sherman walk here. On Yamada, we're gonna re-sign Morstead. Might as well re-sign the punter. Gardner Johnson, I'm gonna let him walk. Same thing with Sherm, I'm gonna have to let him walk. Rankins, though, it looks like D-tackle is going to be our free agency and draft focus. So I will see you if we pick up a big name free agent. Alright, so we did end up re-signing Rankins, by the way, but that was just about it for free agency. So we drafted 2 D-tackles right away, and Trey Cooper and DeMar Smith. We did trade for the number 3 overall. Let's see what I could have had. Oof. Because I want to see, because we had, I feel like I whiffed on this one. I wanted to get him too. I actually considered getting Kamari Savage in the second round, but I thought he would be there by the time I picked in the third. So, all right, but now. It's time for the regular season in our final year of the rebuild. Alright, here we are. Facing the Jaguars, the AFC runner-up in the Super Bowl. And what should be our final year of the rebuild. See if we can't go to the Super Bowl. Alright, here we are. Halfway point in the year. 2-6. Oh, this is not it, man. Well, we have some major re-signs to do. Chase Young. Get signed up, bro. Locking him down. Marcus Williams, we're going to lock him down as well. Wants more salary. Ramczyk. Give him that deal. Oof. CeeDee Lamb. Let's make it a 5-year deal and sign him up. Wants more salary. Oh man, a lot of my good picks. Rankins, another 1 year again. Stanford Samuels. I'll yeet him a deal. Like, let's go. Alaric Jackson. Cam Jordan. I'll throw you the 1 year. Oh, geez. A lot of these people want more money, so we got to come back to the table for them. I'll see what I can do here, but it's not looking well. Major down year. We were poised to head to the Super Bowl, so let's see what happens. Well, such an anticlimactic ending. We do not make the playoffs in year 5. And in fact, we end up going 6-10. So, the good news here is 3 out of the 5 seasons we went to the Super Bowl. 3 out of 5, not bad. Trevor Lawrence got another ability. Protected. Chase Young got a new ability also. In finesse specialist. Oh man. And Terada Mitchell, run stopper. Got added to his. But how did such a good team... This team should never have went 6-10 year 5. They should have went 10-6. But, you know, Atlanta and Carolina both had really good years. I want to see the Pro Bowl rosters. By the way, it's the Niners and the Chiefs in Super Bowl 58. If the Chiefs win, they will be the next rebuild team. If they don't, I get to pick out of the 5, which, by the way, would be obviously Kansas City, Green Bay, Cleveland, the Jags, and the Niners. So, still, 97 offense, 87 defense. That should not have went 6-10. Like, I'm kind of sad. But Baker Mayfield is your league MVP. Coach of the year. I'm not going to be on this. Not even worth that part of the time. NFC player of the year, offensive player wins you Todd Gurley. Trevor Lawrence at number 6. Defensive player of the year, Fred Warner. Offensive rookie of the year, no Saints. Defensive rookie of the year, Trey Cooper was the runner-up. DeMar Smith was number 5. The 2 rookie D tackles we went and drafted. And to figure out if we will be doing the Chiefs next or a rebuild of the Super Bowl teams of my choosing. The Chiefs ended up winning the Super Bowl, so therefore they will be the next team we rebuild. I'm going to try and re-sign everybody, and I might sim a year just to see if we end up getting one. But that'll be the end of this episode, and the next rebuild will be the Kansas City Chiefs. Good day, goodbye, and good.